Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down for this offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes, you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer portal.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like, I can just leave. I can go somewhere else. I can get paid by another.
Brings it down on the right side. The expressway is wide open. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
A lot of offensive coordinators script their first 18 to 15 plays. Who needs it? Forget that. Just come out and score right away. First possession, you put points on the board. You create some momentum for this offense and for this season.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Ready to fire from the pistol. He'll try the left side. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Spins away from the defense. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on 3rd down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time and obviously executed well.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The jet sweep pass. The Tigers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
He's going to pass. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football who are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Handoff to Jones. Bulldozes him. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
That was bullshit, bro. Come on now.
You're going to get with this guy is yards after contact. He makes people miss. He can break tackles, wears defenses down, and he's doing it right now. After that last carry, the offense now set up beautifully close to the goal line.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on. Bottling him up, that's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming, and you don't let that speed get to the outside.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Take them 3, boy.
And to open the second quarter, they'll start with a field goal try. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Never a doubt. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this off.
Oh, look out. There he goes. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And more yards after contact. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cal.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are
Trying out here, man. Finally got a pill toter, bro. It's my first one since Ali, man. You know what I'm saying? Really had nobody. No, Jarquez Hunter, though, he toted that pill, though, without Arbor.
He stopped pretty good. 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
But he's a 1-year guy, though. But it looks like Ott is at least a 2-year guy. But I think it's shit is playing style, so I gotta really run this field on.
They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
Quarterback will audible. Back to pass, it's Cook. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
The run from the shotgun. Using the spin move. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
Yeah, and a nice job on 3rd down, managing the situation, understanding what I needed to get. Nice job reading the defense, handing the ball off, and the running back knowing I got to get to those 1st down markers and get that 1st down.
Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. The give out of the gun. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
And they've converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. To the air, it's Cook. Unleashes one deep. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Ott. Gets that thing away from the goalpost. He's got 5 out to the 10-yard line.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the 4th quarter.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. He's got 93 yards on the ground, a very productive 1st half here in the season opener. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. A lot of yardage in front of them, 1st and 10 from their own 19. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. That's caught. It's Hunter. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The back goes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Golden Bears with the 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Quickly to the tight end. Just plowing down the field. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll throw it on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that can fill him.
This offense has a 2nd down play. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
Stop me when you've heard this before. 1st down. 1st down. 1st down. Just continuing to put 1st downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a 1st down.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Golden Bears headed quickly to the line. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And tackled there by the defense. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
3rd and goal coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the catch. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 1st down. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. Fires to the tight end. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Looking for room at the 40. Hit the afterburners, kid. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin. Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying because you only got so many possessions here in the second half.
Got a lot of running room. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
You know, if you're going to complete these dagger throws, you've got to have great anticipation as a quarterback. You almost got to throw it before the receiver comes out of the break. You need better timing on that.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the right. Across the 35. Running toward the tape. Touchdown Tigers. And here they come almost all the way back.
And man, that play looked a little bit too easy. Fourth down, big situation. You got to get up on these receivers and make it difficult. He gets the football right away, gets all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Looks as if he's going to run it. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Quickly complete. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
So far, everything's just seemed to work for this offense when they've wanted to run the football. Regardless of what down and distance it is, they're able to get it done. Up front, getting a lot of push, and these backs are finding the holes.
The Golden Bears are rolling down the field. They'll go to the toss. At the 40, there he goes. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And the Golden Bears send the hurry up. They'll go to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Out of the gun, the inside give. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9.
At the 9-yard line. It's 3rd down.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Golden Bears will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The defense there has their backs against the wall. That's a great job of really just gearing down, getting some push up front, not giving away anything, and making that play, that tackle.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to push back.
Touchdown, Cal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Missouri, 16.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Back to throw, it's Cook. Makes the grab on the left. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Missouri, Cal, 28. Missouri, 16.
Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He tries to take the top off. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Touchdown, Missouri! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
On the run, it's up. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Feeling some heat. With the catch, it's Thomas. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quick completion to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Here we go with the run on 4th down. He is stopped short, and isn't that going to make things interesting?
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down.
Motion from the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The crowd is going to tell you the result of this one. They are into it on this huge 3rd and 3. Unloads quickly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Bro, I would have crashed the fuck out, bro. What?
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the 4th quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum that give you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. The give as they work on that clock. Fighting off the defender.
Get off me, nigga! What are you talking about? I lift weights. I lift weights, nigga. What are you talking about, nigga? What does that nigga bench, nigga? I need to know, nigga. That nigga benches 480, nigga. Talking about, nigga. What are you talking about, nigga? They call Barkley who? Fuck, nigga. Come on, son. Come on, man. Toting that pill, nigga. Toting that pill, nigga. Toting that pill, nigga. Toting that pill, nigga. Toting that pill, nigga.
On the run, it's up.
That nigga tote that pill. Tote that pill, nigga. Rumble, young nigga, rumble. Rumble, young nigga, rumble. It's a new era in California, baby. Yeah. You like that? You like that? You like that? Come on. Rumble, young nigga, rumble. We toting the pill back again, man. Talking about cuz. It's thirsty.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team